everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Today we're going to do something a little different. I was introduced to another game. It's the Infected. I've looked at a walkthrough, kind of a guy working on it today while I was working, and seems like kind of like my opinion is more of like a knock to 7 days, maybe some other games mixed together. It's a survival game, some crafting. Zombies are mixed with um, zombies are mixed with it's like zombie mixed vampire. So they're vamp vampires, vampid something. It's got a weird name to them, but it's just basically a kind of like a build survival game. You start out, you have to craft, and you work your way up, level yourself out, and then you expand your camp to better sustain yourself with food, um, and whatever other needs you need. So you start out with like kind of like a stick and a rock, making a hatchet or whatever you need. It does have kind of like a tutorial startup thing, kind of like in 7 days, where you just kind of like you have to do the little mission. Here's your mission. You got to do this. This is what you need to do first. Get a rock, get a stick, put those together. Okay, great. Now you've got that. Now you got to do this. And it builds you up in the levels to where you can survive on your own. And then you figure out the rest as you go. So that's what we're going to try to mess around with today. I've just kind of wanted to step away from 5M for a minute and do something a little different and clear my head before I jump back in and finish up a lot of the work I'm going to do there. Plus, I've got to get finished with the podcast. So I'm just trying to get a little break, making some extra stuff that we can do in between those videos and other things. Avoid looking at my office. I've done a whole complete wraparound change. We just finished part of the remodel. I've still got a bunch of paint to do. I've got a window to finish, but we're just still moving things around. But anyway, we're going to get after it. But before we do, guys, if you're hanging out with us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, share the stream, share the channel, share our videos with everyone you know, 5M or what have you. We're still on the goal of getting 1,000 subscribers. We're trying to get to 100 first, then we're going to try to level up. And again, the way to do that to help us out is just to hit those buttons, and then some type of involvement in the stream, which would be hitting the like button and commenting, hitting the like button and share. Some type of involvement so that it shows you guys are involved and available in the live stream or the videos. That's our big thing, because the algorithm is about the likes and the comments and the shares. The subscription just helps us level the channel up in the background, so that way we can get more stuff. Because the more subscribers I have, guys, the more options I have for doing more videos. Because I'll have the opportunity to work with more creators and developers. Because once I've got them in already talking to me, but I need to level up my subscribers in order to get to where I need to be to do more stuff. So more content, I need more subscribers. This is how it works downhill. So let's just leave that alone for the moment, guys. But again, if you haven't done so, please hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, leave us a comment, share this thing with everybody that you can, and help us get the word out and get the channel growing. And that's going to intend help the other channels as well. So let's just get after it today. We'll go ahead and bring up the screen now. Again, guys, I have not touched this game at all. At all. I've watched a couple of walkthroughs of one guy that I know has been playing it. I jumped in on him with like episode 10 that he's doing. And then I went back to day 1 for him. So he had day 1. He was on like day 10. So I went back and looked at day 1. So kind of him going in. So that way I'd have an idea of what I'm looking at. But again, I have not played it. So this is going to be start fresh for everybody. So let's just get into it and see what we've got. So I'm going to, I guess it must be, maybe is it going to open Steam? No. Now this is a single player game as far as I've seen. Okay. So first thing I want to do is look at the options. Music, we don't really care much about music. I do know you don't want to turn it completely off because you hear music when the peds are coming after you. I do know that much. So I'm going to apply that. Let's see. Video, I think that should be fine. Let's see, everything's pretty much up. I mean, I'm running at 3060, so I don't have too much of a problem there. That should be fine. Here's your keys. So the normal stuff, WAS and D, jump in space, I can live with that. Run, left shift, I'm good with that. Crouch, C, I think that's kind of a normal thing. Mouse, yes, up and down moves your head. You know, I guess your mouse moves your head. Tab is inventory, I can live with that. Let's see, maybe I need to, yeah, let's do this. Let's do Windows Shift S. I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy this. What I'm going to do is I'm got my stream open, or I've got my channel open in my Discord. So let's just do that. I can do that. Put those on there, and then we're going to do Windows Shift S again. And I'm going to grab this. Just in case I need something to refer to. Okay, these are your weapon slots, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 at the top. I can live with that. Here's your hotkeys. These are the ones you really need to remember, I'm guessing. So we're going to take this one. This is going to be the big one. So looks like F1 through 4, and then Z. Okay, I think we can remember that. Let's just close this. All right, let's see. This one just server, save name. Okay. Back. I mean, it seems to run pretty good. Okay, let's do a new game. Enable autosave. No, we want to turn that crap on. It's going to autosave every 15 minutes. We want to be Fahrenheit because I don't live there. Month length 60 minutes. Let's just leave that for now. 4 seasons. I guess you can. I mean, you can change it to only summer and only winter. I guess that's something. Trees respawn. Thunder and lightning. Head bobble. Okay. Free mode. Free build. No build materials needed. Oh, so I guess you could turn that shit on. Technologies. Toggle the need for technology blueprints, disabling this setting or remove all technology prerequisites. I guess that allows you to not have to find, because I know there's tech pages you have to find, so I think that disables that. God mode, and you can play in sandbox or story mode. Doesn't look like you have the option to change it. Okay, that's general. It's just AI bullshit. Okay, these are just about your AI spawns. Okay, every 14 days. Horde frequency 3 to 5 days. Maximum spawn is 5. Okay, I guess that's for your horde. I mean, that's good for one person. Okay, wildlife. So I guess everything is anything bad. So it looks like there's a wolf, a fox, and a bear. Biggest thing here would probably be the bear, the wolf, and the scorpion. Okay. So predators are on. Butcher's blood splattering is on. Okay. So yeah, it's good to be. Let's do idle 1 on this one. It's my first time playing it. Let's just see what this thing does. Wish me luck. Go ahead. Well, I can tell if someone comes in there. So it's loading. Kind of watching my stream at the same time. I make sure it loads up right. Okay. Hit J. Okay, so craft a weapon. So gather a stick, stone. So let's find a stone. So, yeah, there's a rock. Nope, thought it was. we're going through that head bobble shit. Maybe what's causing this kind of a blurry effect that I'm getting. So we're looking for a rock. They glow. See that out there? There's a stick. A frog. It's a rock. Open your inventory and click on crafting icon. Okay, so crafting was one of these up here. I think it was Z. There it is. So grab the rock, stick, craft, done. Now that should be in one. All right. Let's go back to here. Craft a stone blade. So we need to find another rock. Let's see, right there. So we found a couple more. Frog. Plant fiber can be gathered by chopping down trees. Use your stone axe to chop down one. Logs will drop to the ground. Plant fiber will automatically be added to your inventory if there's room for it. Otherwise, they will be dropped onto the ground also. So let's chop it down the tree. Damn, it's a big ass tree. So craft a stone pickaxe. Okay. Now craft a stone. Don't forget to look at the itempedia for details about what items are needed to craft it. So let's hit Z. Oh shoot, not that Z. So item. I guess this is it. Maybe. No. Let's pick this one. Yep, there we go. So we want to create a pickaxe. So you need all this. So Alt 1 crap. Take 2 of those. One of those. Thought I had that already. Oh, it's 3 sticks. Craft your first weapon. Make a stone spear. Open inventory, click on crafting. Okay, so we go to Z, go here, and a spear. That one? Oh, it's a bolt. Stone arrow, bone spear, stone spear. So you need stone blade, 3 sticks, and 5 plant fibers. So what do we got? Got that. Need some sticks, and I can make the blade. So I need to get some sticks. There's supposed to be sticks with the wood. It's not. Okay. So here, this over here, do that. Okay. And we need, what was it for that? 3 sticks and 5 plant fibers. Okay, so we need all that, all that. 1, 2. No, I think it's 5. Stone spear. There it is. Craft. Done. Okay. Build a saw bench. Okay, where are we at? Is this a good place to craft? There's water down there. I want to be near water, right? What was the map? One of these was a map. Let's see. Map is M. Okay, that makes sense. M. Where are we? We're down here, people. Don't necessarily know that that's a good spot to be building stuff. Just because of where it's at. Traders over here. Traders over here. It's a lot of traveling. And AT is not on the map. We haven't found it yet. damn chicken back up, God. Trying to find a good place to maybe build. Like I said, we're way, way down on the map. I don't think we need to stay this far down. I think kind of head. Can you mark the map? Just add a mark there. That's the kind of the way I want to head. Before I start building stuff. Bam. Damn, go that. A sheep. Doesn't sound good. Fine. I want to get closer. Map. Good. to get up like out in here somewhere. If I get where I got it marked at, I think it'd be a good spot. That's where I'm gonna hit it that way now. I need that way maybe? Yeah. Just try to save my energy as much as possible. There's something over there. It's a freaking waterfall. I think we might go off to the left here. I mean, if we could get like even to right here, I think it'd be good. So that's what we'll do. Shut off down there. Let's see another pumpkin. So I have no space. Let's look at our food. Oh yeah.
I fucking keep forgetting. Sometimes I can just do that.
Do what? What are you doing now?
Not a whole lot. I figured I'd drink a little bit before I had to go to bed since I had an issue, fucking being late for work this morning.
Uh-oh.
I was like an hour and a half late.
That's not
Yeah, well, my boss didn't write me up because I actually showed up for work, and then another guy fucking didn't make sure that he was clarified for what he said and shit, but I showed up and did my work.
got done. I guess that's all that matters sometimes, right?
Yeah, but I have to do a little bit double the work tomorrow, so what if I make the landfill twice tomorrow? It doesn't really fucking matter, right? Apparently, everybody's gonna kind of forget what just happened.
Trying out a new game. Someone sent me this game today. Ever heard of The Infected?
I have not, but I've sat here randomly over the last 15 minutes, stared at you, and have debated bothering the shit out of you.
Oh, you're fine. It's kind of like I watched a guy do a little walkthrough on it, and turn this off so you guys can see my entire screen. But it's kind of like 7 days, but like they upgraded it a little bit. What I'm taking from it, I think my stream just dropped a little bit. Come back up in a minute.
What kind of what size graphics card do you have?
3060.
That's funny. I'm now right behind you. I got a 3050.
It's just I don't know why it's freaking acting stupid. It's like it drops my stream. Like my every time I start streaming, I'll start streaming. It'll drop. It's like 17,000 kilobytes per second right now, but it's not getting enough data apparently to do something. I don't know what the deal is.
You are where you are also on game stage and not regular chat, correct?
Yeah, but I'm not streaming my game, am I?
It says streaming the infected in air quotes.
Yeah, but I don't have the video. I'm not streaming onto Discord though.
No. I don't
would.
even know if you actually can do that on stage or not.
Trying to give it a
I
minute.
do know that.
Back up. Or it came back up. So it just does. I don't know why it does that. I mean, it's like in the first 30 to 45 minutes, it'll do something. It'll act dumb, and then it'll quit, and then it's fine. And I can stream for 6 or 8, 10 hours after it screws up one time. But yeah, this game's not that bad so far.
So Sugar Tits, I'm gonna ask you a suggestion. My wife tried to lie to me today and tell me that she tried to wake me up at 2:45 so I could leave at 3 o'clock. She didn't fucking do it, because clearly if she would have woke me up, I'd have fucking moved. I woke up at 4:30. Should have gotten written up at work, and apparently wasn't going to today. Um, should I stay up all night, work tomorrow, and then just try to get an early day tomorrow and go to bed? Or should I
Yes.
try to hope that my wife maybe do the right thing tonight?
I mean, that's up to you. I mean, if you think you can stay up all that bunch of time and do all that driving, I mean, I know you've done it before.
It's nothing new to me, but if I'm gonna try to go on a random hope that my wife does it, I need to stay up for the next fucking 72 hours or so.
Screw that. You can't do that.
I've done that before too. I just never told nobody I've done it.
It's not very smart. You know that.
Yeah, but if my wife keeps fucking around and doesn't get me up out of bed, especially after I've done had an ass kicker of a day, I'll become unemployed, and I'm the one who's financing literally almost everything here.
In there. I lost 3 contracts back about a month ago. I'm still trying to recover from that. I had to put 2 kids in school. It's been a bit of a pain. You about locked? I mean, you locked 7 days, didn't you?
I still play it from time to time. I just fucking can't find anybody who would be willing to play with mods, even if it crashes our game save.
Well,
That
this
would
is a
play
single
that long.
player game, from what I can tell.
It could be like Dark Souls.
It's fully single player.
I don't quite believe that because Skyrim's apparently now available in multiplayer if you have a mod.
Well, this one might have some type of thing where you can do multiplayer in it. I'm not 100% on that. I just know the game itself says it's single player. I seen this one guy playing. I mean, it's like a better version of 7 days, but like I said, you can't do multiplayer on it as it sits. But I mean, from what I see so far, I kind of like it. What is this Jay about? Jay. Oh, it's want me to do that part.
Dark Souls was a game that you had to have specific items in order to invite extra players to come join your world until they died or the world was complete.
So I don't know what's going to happen here on this one if I get, if I die. I don't know. It does, I've got it set to save it every so often. Every 15 minutes it's supposed to save. So, but I know this one does do that 14-day bull crap. Every 14 days you're going to get a horde. But these are not zombie hordes. They're vampire zombies or some bullshit.
Yeah, it wasn't 14 days, it was 7 days, but same principle.
Yeah. This one's 14.
How was
but,
drunk me?
Huh?
I said, how was drunk me capable of thinking more than sober you?
I'm very. I need to be more sober than I am now, but I'm just trying to find a good spot to like make my little base, because you gotta. It's got crafting tables and all, but you have to craft the crafting table. So it's got like, from what I could tell, it's got a saw table and like I guess you could call it like a lumber mill and a few other ones, which I thought was pretty neat. But you have to craft them. I'm trying to see if I can go up this hill. This might work. I know my dude's getting tired. Go down this hill. That'll work. I got kind of where I want to be. Just trying to find a spot where I can build. It's near resources, but like not stupidly placed. This one, not a good spot. I could build right here. Near a waterfall.
Yeah, I definitely don't need to continue my voyage for the night.
What now?
I probably shouldn't take any more. I should be able to sober up before work.
What time you gotta go? 3, you said?
I gotta leave the house at 3, but I gotta be at work at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah. Like I got to the point that I want to be. I feel like I don't have weight in my body, but I also kind of like feel relaxed.
Right. So now I gotta hit Z. Go to the stupid thing here.
Dude, that's the best part about drinking versus smoking, because drinking you can always just stop. Smoking goes until it hits its peak and then slows back.
Right. Saw bench. That's what it is. This is just fucking saw bench at foundation. Saw bench.
Hey, out of curiosity, how long has it been since you've been on Blender?
I don't know, a couple months.
You know how you told me when we was doing the whole debadging thing, you said press delete and, you know, a menu or something popped up?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, don't even worry about pressing the delete button anymore. Fucking press the X button on your keypad.
Oh, really?
It brings up the same fucking menu.
Well, saw bench. Something before I die. Damn it.
So this weekend, if you happen to be on Discord,
I will be.
okay, cool. Because I'm gonna sit and bullshit with you while I try to figure out all the ins and outs about Blender. There's so much shit that I haven't picked up on yet, but one stupid fucking video explained more than anybody's ever told me about Blender.
It's not that hard. Just have to pay attention.
Yeah, but you can't find a video that's actually very specific about a topic. They're always vague about it. And this one motherfucker, I don't know what it was about him. If I can get my laptop to fire back up, it's on the history of my browser stuff, and it's on YouTube. And I was watching a video about something, and he kept trying to say that this wasn't a tutorial, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if it was because I was watching the clip or if I was listening to the audio in the background or something, but something fucking stood out. And apparently I soaked so much shit in that I'm able to do a lot more than I was a couple of weeks ago.
Well,
I'm fucking feeling pretty good right now.
really?
I'm
Kinda
not even
sound like
fucking
it.
joking you.
Sound like it.
Listen, if I'd go to walk, I'd probably have a problem right now. But I feel great. I'm not quite to the point where the room feels like it's spinning, but I definitely know I got the confidence I can't walk. I think I'm right exactly where I was hoping to get while drinking.
Well, there you go.
It's kind of awkward that that happened so, like, unanticipated. There's one more fucking thing I better fucking fix before tomorrow morning. I didn't fucking clock out from work. Is the 29th correct? Yes, it is.
Yep.
There we go. The boss can deal with that in the morning. How do I have 24 hours of PTO when I haven't been here long enough to get PTO?
Probably clocks it even though you don't get to use it.
Well, here's the thing. Depending on what boss I ask, I have PTO. One boss tells me I don't get it till after a year. The other one tells me I get it after so long of working here. You know, so many hours accumulate so much time and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't know which one to believe, but apparently I've already got. Oh, fuck.
That man, done for that. Just need 4 more logs and I got all this fucking other stuff.
I'm fucking missing a bunch. I clocked in at 5:28 this morning, which was 5:30, which would have been about an hour after I got woke up this morning for work. I don't fucking know. They ain't like to prove it. It was almost 11 hours, but I punched myself out at 4:15 this afternoon, even though I didn't get here until after fucking 5 o'clock. That puts me at almost 23 and a half hours. Yay me.
Big 6 planets here.
He fucking improved it, and somehow I still didn't get fucking over 61 hours. Or over 60. Technically, it was 60.97 hours. How the fuck did I not punch over 61? Did somebody fuck with my time punches? Is the question. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. 118.93 total hours over the last 2 weeks, correct? Well, 80 hours is regular 2 weeks worth of work, and 38.93 was part of the overtime, so that's a lot of fucking chunk. That'd probably be another $2,200 or $2,300 paycheck.
Wants me to make a water base effect. Fine. See that right about there. It's just placeables. Let's see. Try to find storage. Storage container. Furniture. PC buildings. Others. There it is. 6 planks. But this like extra. Campfire. So see here. Flexibles. Yeah, motherfucker right here. Fucking yawning, cunt. 10 stones. Fire. Fuck. Stick. Stick. Can be obtained by harvesting logs. Bitch. Haven't seen any. stones did I need? Oh man.
Are you hearing anything that's coming out of my background?
No, not really.
Good. Because now I got some good fucking shit that I can throw somebody's way now.
10 stones. If I got enough. 1, 2, 3. 2 more.
go somewhere. What do you need? Listen here, you little shit. I'm always gonna come home. What the fuck?
Make stuff. Yes.
I guess that's probably my cue to check on something, so I'll be right back.
All right. It's clay.
Good thing I didn't fucking go to bed yet.
No? Why's that?
Cause my fucking son woke up. My mother fucking was laying down and trying to sleep. My wife's not home. So that would have left a crotch goblin getting up after about 2.5 hours worth of nap.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This game's not that bad. It's just gonna take time to do it. I haven't ran up on any zombie, vampire, or whatever they are, vampies, or whatever the fuck they call them. Oh, this dude is tired.
Yeah, this is fucked up because I could have watched this entire fucking movie at this point. I've been jacking off more on my fucking phone than I have watching this fucking movie.
I rarely watch anything like it anymore. Stop there.
Well, I fucking was gonna help Boner because Boner fucked something out, and I was wanting to get, you know, easy way to fix something and put something in my shit so that way while I play my server, while I put vehicles in, you know, my shit was already preset. And just about everybody in this server had fucking admin. And I got tired of hearing people say admin this, admin that, so I fucking left. And I went to go play Happy Gilmore 2, and this motherfucker ain't played since I pressed it. So I guess, what are your plans tomorrow?
Work. Always.
What are you doing about 5 o'clock?
Depends on how my day goes. My day goes fine, I'll be right here.
But regardless, this weekend we're gonna be right here, right?
Oh yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Figure out how to build a bed. This dude needs a nap or a chair. Something.
Listen here, motherfucker. I need a goddamn nap. I need a fucking slumber or a fucking coma at this point.
This
Because
ped.
I have to get up and get ready for work in less than fucking 7 hours.
You know what to do, right?
Fucking let the alcohol do its job and knock me the fuck out.
That's one way to look at it.
That's the only reason I fucking drank it, because I know when I got to a point where I felt like I was sky high, my ass knocks the fuck out.
Motherfuckers are bored.
I'm kind of like a fucking stoner, but with alcohol. When I get to a certain point, I ride the fucking cloud for a minute, and then it comes fucking crashing the fuck down, and I don't fucking have a choice but to go to bed. When you start fucking with Blender, Are you gonna be building from scratch, or are you just gonna be modifying things?
I don't know yet.
Okay, let me be more specific. When it comes from building models, say you want an AK, but you could obviously find the model for the AK. Are you just gonna want to put the scope, maybe like under barrel attachment, or maybe like a little keychain attachment to it, and then call it done? Or are you gonna want to build it from scratch, like complete scratch?
I'm not doing all that.
Well, I'm going to take it a step or two above you, and I need to know exactly how invested I need to get into this blender shit.
Blender? I mean,
I'm going to take the tiny ass cube you get, and I'm going to evolve it. I just need to know exactly how far you're interested in going at something. Say, like a car. Say, if I build you a frame to a car, right?
yeah.
Or like the unibody of a car with a actual frame, and all you need to do is place a motor, a transmission, maybe some axles or something. Like, how far exactly are you wanting to get invested in this?
I don't really know at the moment.
How far do you think you're willing to take this?
Uh,
Because overall, if I get a way harder head start than you, I could technically build all parts of the car. You just have to line them up correctly. And then you have to decide, can this motor fit? Do I need to resize it? Do I, you know, do I want to add this extra turbo on this other type of engine? Or maybe, will this transmission fit? Do I need to have mud tires, and so on down the line?
I haven't really thought about that part.
Yeah, well, it's kind of important because I can even take the basic Grand Theft Auto unibodies, should I put, or should I say the body of the vehicle, even if I have to build, the frame of the body and then build the panels. It's gonna happen. I just need to know how far you're willing to take it, because if you're gonna be willing to maybe swap out door panels, maybe headlights, or so on and so forth, you're gonna need files, and you're faster to making money, and selling stuff that you do,
It just
and
depends.
I need the experience.
I ain't really thought
I need
about
the
it.
experience. Well, Blender's always going to be a thing in games because you're always going to have certain type of models that need to go in games.
True.
People take pictures, and I'm sure you've seen videos where you could take a picture of a side of something, and a front of something, and maybe a behind picture of something, and they can fucking craft it just by a picture. But then there's some people that can just eyeball a fucking picture and make it on Blender.
Well, that's Reaper.
I don't know if it's 100% Reaper at the moment, but I know Reaper's got the capability of getting there.
Well, he did that one. He wanted a
Yeah,
car.
but it's not like Reaper fucking did his homework. And if Reaper did what I think he did, he used the stencils, which is not against the rules, but he did everything he was capable of making what he wanted. If he's capable of free drawing everything, is the thing.
He did free draw most of that one car.
Reaper's capable of slapping the entire thing without any exterior files, then we'll know Reaper is at the top of his game.
He can. It's like that Subaru, man. When he got it, he didn't have any of those body panels on. He put all that shit on it.
Yeah, but I'm also going to tell you right now, from the things that I've picked up, it's not exactly hard to manipulate certain aspects. Like, if you don't know the hotkeys and the basic principles to a degree, you ain't gonna catch on to it. It gets harder shit. Like, nobody's very obvious with a Blender video. I'm not the kind of person to do the tutorials. I'll figure out the hard way and I'll tell you, and you can make videos if you want. But, yeah. I've spent a long time trying to figure out everything I've figured out so far. If that makes any sense. I'm a lot more confident than when I was a couple of years ago when I would start fucking in Blender.
That Blender's one of those things you have to learn it slowly. There's so many different ways of doing it.
There just needs to be a fucking straight up tutorial on things. Fucking people need to stop being so fucking like hesitant at telling people how to work shit.
That's always the problem. People don't want to tell nobody how to do nothing. What do I need for this thing? Some firewood to put in? Let's just take. I kind of think you'd like this game.
I would have to find my wallet, which is either in my pickup truck or in my bedroom. And I can't walk at the moment. Let me try to check something really quick.
I think I paid $15 for this game. It's what it's what the person who bought it paid for it.
I may or may not need to worry about exactly that.
It was a guy that watches, and he gave it to me. Okay. Shit. I need to cover this fire pit up, I know that. Placeables. I need a shelter, so I need 4 logs. Shit. Placeable, shelter to go top of this fire so it don't go out.
Tell me what the background of the picture looks like.
It's just called, what did I say it was? The Infected. I think it's the only one.
Does it have like a zombie standing up and a zombie kind of like laying down with some kind of a background, weird background?
I'd have to look at it again. Hang on.
Let me send you a screenshot.
Hang on.
I'm about to send you a picture.
I can send you the thing for it here.
God damn you, you piece of shit.
There you go. It's in this room.
Yeah, give me 1 second here. I gotta remember exactly how I did it. I just need to know what the general picture of it looks like.
Right. It's not a bad game. The only thing about it is it's a literal one-person thing. You know what I mean? Balls. I put up wood balls. Let's see. Okay. Ball. Why is it not?
Is that game also like 7 days? It's not complete.
I mean, not finished.
Yeah,
No,
like
they've
early
up-
access.
It's an early access, but it's like it's actually a workable game. It's not like 7 days where it's all fucked up.
Well, 7 days was technically a complete game. They just ended up making final changements over like the last like 2 years. Like there was a solid like 10 years the game was out. They didn't really do any real hard updates. They just waited until like they felt like they wanted to reproduce the fixes to everything.
Mm-hmm.
As it went from like version what was it, Alpha 21 to version there's so many mods for Alpha 21, it wasn't funny.
I mean, I kind of like this one. I didn't really like 7 days that good. Actually, I thought 7 days was kind of a horrible game. That door. Let's see, that's an empty door. Take a bitch. Figure out how to make this fucking door thing. Door. Wood door. Wood door. Wood door. Glass door. Oh, door. Guess it's gotta be done before you put the door on it, maybe? What do I need from this? Ball. Oh, fuck, of course.
Let me get back to this. Okay, so we agreed that this was early access, blah blah blah. A group of friends headed out to a remote part of the forest for a camping weekend. After a week without contact from the campers, one of the parents decided to look the last known location
Fuck that.
and inspected. Well, this is what it says it features. I'm just gonna start reading shit off and see if that sounds familiar to you because
You
the
didn't see the one
picture
that I
it
sent you?
has is yeah, but that's not exactly the same photo that I see.
Yeah, the one I sent you one in Discord. It's the exact same one I bought.
CD Keys has a game that says the infected PC, obviously. It's $5.39. I'm sure I could afford that. It's just I want to make sure it's the right fucking thing.
This one here says they don't have anything like that. It just tells that it's a survival game. Is all it really says.
Yeah, but this is on CD Keys. Kind of juggled some text messages here at the moment. You might have got ripped off there, fucking gank.
Okay.
Depending on
It is
how
what
long
it
ago
is.
you bought the game. It doesn't have that picture, but does that look familiar to you? Whenever it sends.
Shit. I think my hatchet broke. Like a rock stick. Should be sticks like right here. I got rocks on me. Yeah. So I need to go to here. Rock. Stick. Rock. Stick. if that's the same game or not. It looks, I mean, I don't know. I guess it could be.
A whole lot similar pictures. Like I'm trying to cipher it because this game is supposed to be about $18.99 on TD Keys, but it's discounted all the way down to $5. But it doesn't explain a whole lot, which is, you know what? Fuck this. Let's be realistic. Let's do this really quick.
I need to make a compound bow or something so I can hunt. See what I gotta have to do that. Let's see. Field. Is that a technology thing, maybe? Crossbow. Need it. Steel ingot. Fuck. Up this kind. A rope and a stick. Still need feathers. I ain't killed no birds yet. Fish and bolted.
anyway, whenever you get a chance, you can check that. But I'm not gonna like exactly stress about that.
About what?
That I sent you the CD key link to that part that I think it might be the game,
Hmm?
but it doesn't have the exact same picture. Or what the fuck is it fucking up again? Hold on a minute. Let me double look at that link yet again. Oh wait, I fucking clicked on my right thing. All right. The picture I sent you is the picture that they use for that CD key links picture.
I mean, it looks like the same way. Looks the name looks the same.
Say what? Remind me tomorrow. Because my fucking wallet's in my truck and I'm not fucking walking out there. Anyway, Skink. If absolute worst case, I will message you tomorrow. See if what you're up to. But my ass needs to get some sleep if I'm actually gonna expect my wife to get me up out of bed.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
I'm assuming my mom might be a good backup, but at this point I have no fucking idea.
Find somebody to call you, I guess.
Who the fuck's gonna be on the East Coast and be awake at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Not many people.
At my fucking point. I've always had that ass backward scheduled. That's why I've always been the nighttime gamer. Why you've always been the morning gamer. Not that I want to fucking ditch, but fucking it going on 9 o'clock, and I've got 6 hours. Better to get some sleep than no fucking sleep.
True.
Especially since I drive a trash truck through the middle of a major city. Well, it might not be major for you, but it's very, very fucking close to a major city for where I'm gonna be tomorrow. So let's not fuck up, because
what?
then I'll be on the fucking news.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. Let's see. Stone blade, 3 sticks. Oh, shit. These 3. These 3. cave now. Yeah. Have workbench though. Fuck. There's a cave right there. There's a cave. Something coming from there.
Anyway, I will bother you tomorrow.
I'll be here, brother.
You probably ain't gonna see me until about 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon, just so you know.
It's about time I'll get done with what I've got to get done for the day, anyways. I was going to do a video earlier today, and I started doing a OK script, and it turned out to be like pain in the ass to try and get it to work anymore. So I gave up on it. I'm gonna have to decide if I'm actually going to do it or not.
Have you got to the point where adding either individual or car packs to the server yet?
Yeah, there's some in there already.
Well, I meant like all aspects, because some of them require you to put all streams to the same folder. Some of them require, like individual stream and individual data folders. I've seen them like 100 different fucking ways, and it's got me all kinds of fucked up.
Some people, what they do is they'll drop all their stream folders in one big fucking folder, and what that does is it keeps anybody else from being able to use it, so they can't break your files down. They can, but especially if you get some of these more intricate cars, they have parts that you have to have that may or may not be named. Something that you could find without going through a bunch of shit to get it. Some cars you can't stack because they have extra shit on them. Because they have to have an
Trust me, I'm
FX
fucking
Manifest. An FX Manifest car that has to have one can't stack it. It has to be by itself. Those kind of suck. Those kind of sick, but what you do? There's supposed to be a mine that I can fuck somewhere. So that.
You still kind of work where you can fuck off with Discord while you're working, correct?
Yeah, a little bit.
maybe once, like maybe every 15 or 30 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. Depends on what it is.
Well, it's not gonna obviously be fucking urgent. The
I don't
shit
do.
that I might bounce off you tomorrow
I mean, I
might
can
be like
text. I can text for the most part.
what it obviously audio calls can wait until the afternoon till we're both at the house sticking off on the computer.
Yeah, I can't function and do a VC and work at the same time. I'm not that coordinated.
It might be dumb shit, like me trying to ask like questions with pictures, and it won't need an immediate thing because like even just a little bit ago I stripped the car apart for the motor and the exhaust. You know, like it'll be its own file and stuff later, but you know, it's like, hey, are you gonna willing to go down like this far to the car or whatever? Because tomorrow I'm gonna need to know exactly how far you're gonna go because I'm gonna go further than you, and I'm gonna make it easier for you
When it comes to
because that'll give me
cars,
shit to do.
I have no plans on tearing a bunch of cars apart. I think
You might want to make something special,
my thing
and
with
at
cars
some
would
point you're gonna
probably
need
be
pieces.
just taking something off that's going to get me a copyright strike or like a D badge. I'm not going to do a bunch of shit because I already know what's about to happen. Somebody's going to get pissed off at me at some point for what I'm doing on YouTube, and it's going to get me reported anyway. So I already know my YouTube channel's going to piss a bunch of people off. There's supposed to be a fucking cave here. The fuck is it? Let's see the fucking cave. God. It's under me.
Anyway, Skink,
Hmm?
I'm gonna get some fucking sleep, or at
Probably
least
need
attempt
to.
to, because fucking my ass is already exhausted. There ain't no way in hell I'm staying up at least another 6 hours to drive to work. I don't know how I used to be able to do it, fucking staying 3 days up at a time, but I don't want to do that no more.
I don't blame you there.
Anyway, I'll bother you tomorrow, probably both while I have a chance while I'm driving and tomorrow afternoon because I am going to start building shit from scratch once I figure out the certain things that I can't quite figure out because I'm gonna build shit from scratch.
Well, if that's what you want to do.
Listen, at this point, if I'm already invested this far, there's no excuse not to take it all the way. I already know how to take stuff off. I know how to delete certain stuff so that way that, you know, if some files can't detect certain things that it's used to, blah blah blah. You know, if I put like an extra set of like fog lights on, they'd be fog lights. They wouldn't be like headlights. But we could put them as like high beams or something. Or, you know, it might function as a high beam, but it'd be like the fog light or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many different ways of doing it. I gotta fine tune certain things, and then poof, it's fucking game over. It's gonna be, you ain't gonna be able to keep me from making shit. Hell, I've already figured out how to take the half track apart to the point where I can get the fucking track parts of it. So, just fucking try me.
Well, whatever you want to do. I'm fucking dead.
Yeah,
so
we'll make a plan with it. But I guess the real question is why is fucking nobody else in here but me at the moment?
I don't. I died. Fuck.
I guess we're about to find out what happens when you die.
Spawn back at your fucking bed, it looks like. Did I get to keep my shit? It's a question. Oh, I kept my shit. Okay.
That's fucking gay. That's straight up fucking gay.
Got to keep my shit, so. Don't complain.
You're fucking lucky I don't have access to your box or your fucking server, because I'd turn that shit right the fuck off. Anytime anybody dies, it should be basically almost to the point where it's like a permanent death. Like whatever is physically in your pockets needs to fucking disappear. Because a fucking bank account, say you do have an episode of air quotes dying and they bring you back, air quotes, you know, you still have your fucking physical bank account at the bank up the street, but you know, shit's gonna disappear.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I ain't complaining. I'm trying to figure this shit out anyway, so. This makes my life a little easier at the moment. And I gotta figure out how to make iron out of this shit, so I need 5 iron fragments to make iron. Lead. Beams for lead ores. Make iron. Don't have enough. 2.5 hours. It's about time to kill it, I think.
I'm fucking struggling myself because I'm a fucking night owl, but I'm expecting to go to bed at night, which is
Well, I'm glitched
very
too. That's
fucking
my
hard for me.
problem. I can't drink anything. It's fucking dirty water, and I can't get rid of it.
I'm confused. What's dirty water to you? Because I can fucking drink alcohol. I just may have to drop
You
coffee.
gotta clean your water, basically.
Also, you're still playing the fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ass is seriously about to fucking crash.
I'm getting ready to give it up too.
I was actually talking about being a fucking night owl because I'm not used to being up during the daytime.
Oh, I think that's what I'm in the stream. Ready for bed. Good.
Oh, it ain't gonna be a little bit for me. I drank a tad bit more than when I fucking drank a little bit earlier. My ass is ready to fucking crash.
Let's do that then.
Yeah, but I'm fucking scared my wife will fucking wake me up like she's fucking supposed to have been all this time.
Well, I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna be done. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll bother you throughout the day.
Alright, I'll be here.
Maybe.
Alright, guys. We've been at this for 2.5 hours. We got pretty far along. We'll probably get back into it some tomorrow. I may mess with it later, but I'm just trying to learn this game. Let's see here. Alright, guys. Like I said, we're at the 2.5 hour mark. I'm just going to call it right here. We'll get back into this again tomorrow. I don't think I'll mess with it again tonight, but this was the infected. I'm going to continue playing along. I haven't seen the AMPs yet. We're at around day 3. Let's see where we're at right now. We're at day 4 now. So, but I'll get back into it tomorrow. Alright, so after I got everybody out of here, that's going to be it for today. We'll get back into it tomorrow. We may do some other stuff with it too. We'll also do some 5M tomorrow evening, so if you guys haven't already done so, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us a comment below if you've enjoyed the stream or you want to see us do more. If you have any info on this game, because I really don't know much about it, or if you just want to hang out, let me know. And hit that bell so you guys know when we go live tomorrow. And thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.